Hey, welcome back to my channel, this is Kuro, and we're playing some more Genshin Impact on the PS5, and we're going to complete some story quests. So we're going to do Historia Antiqua, chapter act. What am I saying? Historia Antica chapter act 1. So this is possibly part 1 of 2. We'll see how long the video is, but we're going to be doing the story quest. It would help if I actually picked it up. So go to quests, pick it up, Shadow Yaw. We're going to be heading off to the boat, so we're just going to jump cut straight there. Okay, so we arrived at the boat, and we just need to jump in. So Mr. Zhongli is over here.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Zhongli.
Yes. We had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are traveler. We were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis.
So the history of yourself.
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of
Oh.
the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views.
No one knows better than him.
We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
First Mora, okay. So the first currency of this region, or this world.
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today,
I wonder what the early nations were.
holds the
I
sole
doubt they
right to
were
cast
the
Mora in the entire
same
continent
7
into
nations.
The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
Many thousand of years ago.
Research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token.
I don't
For
know.
example,
I
perhaps the
don't
Shishin
even
who
know.
control the Liyue
Yeah,
use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
I doubt it.
No. My research
That sounds like
indicates
fantasy.
that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next
The
historical
strongest
treatise will
power?
boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
Okay.
Dagger and a sword?
I don't know about that.
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will.
It sounds like he's just making things up and then sending the book so that people buy it to make himself rich.
And the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
I can't say
I doubt it.
agree.
Yeah.
Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to
god of
serve as a
contracts.
catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
And it's lost to time.
I think that Mr. Hansha's
I doubt-
hypothesis seems reasonable.
Zhongli has
Mr.
kept track of
Zhongli's
all the
argument,
Mora
on
in the
other
world.
hand, lacks any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough.
He is merely
Do you
stating a
think
fact.
you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
Well, yeah,
I know
he
but
is.
little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then,
You need different
answer me
opinions in
this.
order to have a conversation
Long
and a
ago,
debate.
when
This is
Liyue
something
Harbor
that
was being
people have
constructed,
to learn.
the Lord of Geo
You
taught
cannot
the people how
conform
to build
everyone to a
houses.
single
The
thought
model home
or a
he
single
used to teach
opinion.
them was completely
We all have
cast from
different
Mora,
opinions,
correct?
and therefore
That is
we have
correct, indeed.
constructive debates.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
Oh,
Yeah. Mora's gold, right?
I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Has she realized
it's
who
no
he
problem at
really
all.
is?
But may my friend accompany us?
I'm just here for a
Of
good
course.
story.
They can come if that's what pleases you, sir.
Alright, South Law. Now, where do we need to go? Oh, yep. Ah! There we go.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument
makes
just
sense.
now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil.
Yeah, you can't really balance
Lapis
something between
placed
good or
great
evil.
importance on
Only the
integrity
victor
of contracts.
decides.
So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
Because everybody have a different concept
But
of
when I was
what's
doing
good
some
and evil.
research, I learned about the legend
We have
of
different
the god
levels of
salt.
morality.
The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used
There must
a
be
rather
more to the story.
underhanded trick to...
What? No way!
This
Did he now?
This bit of history is a long story. But you
Yeah,
may not
he's
like
lived so
the
long
truth
he is bearing a
when you
lot
hear
of
it.
sins.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
Is the story that
Quite
complicated?
so. I don't know where to begin.
I'm interested. Tell us more. Oh, there's the Fatui.
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
The
Put
Fatui.
down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting.
He's not even
you.
wearing a
First of all,
mask.
I'm not holding a weapon.
Yeah.
There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble.
The Fatui say that every
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation.
I guess there
if
are
you
some
wanna see
good
it.
people from
I will be
the
conducting
Fatui.
an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhongli with immense knowledge
Right.
of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhongli as my own consultant while I'm in town.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes?
Yes, I would imagine that it is work for the Wanshan Funeral Parlor. So, I think it's best to be cautious,
Well, since
given
it's
everything
work,
that's happened
I don't have a choice.
recently.
A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also
Yeah.
a scholar in this field, so I can help.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing.
Also, in
Oh,
a sense,
And you should tag along.
Zhongli
too.
is a handsome man. So, this girl might be taking a fancy to him.
This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the
We've
rise
gained
of
some
the Seven.
experience.
Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Okay.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
That's too many
But
people,
this
he
friend
says.
of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Okay, you make us sound like treasure hoarders.
Well, that is quite enticing.
Yes,
All right, then.
very enticing.
Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the an ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. 'Who knows?
Yeah,
what
now this is
surprises
the
we may
Fatui
find.
speaking. Okay, we arrived at the Gunyan Stone Forest. We teleported to the teleport point
This
there.
place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
And stopped speaking like a
I don't
Fatui
think so.
I
person.
don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Yeah, can we slap him?
Gullion Stone Forest is actually
We
the
need to
perfect
clap him
place to
with
be
the back
if
of
you
our
wish
blade.
to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing.
You know, it's
and crushing the
impressive that he
overlord of the
threw.
vortex.
He
After
basically
many
created this
years of
landscape
wind
by
erosion,
throwing giant
those stone
rocks.
spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
Yep.
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size.
But
due
the
to
question
different
is how much of
angles
that
they
power
land
remains with
at, their large
Zhongli?
centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity. Many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea.
Because if Zhongli is still
So besides
as strong
wind
as he
erosion,
was back then,
the
thousands of
initial
years ago,
collapsing of the stone spears also
very
played a big part.
difficult
in
to
the
imagine how
formation of
strong the
Gullion
other
Stone
Archons
Forest.
are in
A
comparison.
god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
I mean,
Indeed.
the closest
This
to
is
him
where
would
the
probably
value
be
lies
the
in
Raiden Shogun.
research at Gullion Stone Forest.
I think the
Most of
Raiden
the
Shogun
objects
give
from that time
Zhongli
were
a
lost to
run
the
for his
sea.
money.
But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich.
Okay, you're getting a little bit too greedy.
Rich with
Back off.
archaeological knowledge and well, since we brought so many people, I think
Okay then.
We're going to end up in a
I will
fight
go
with the
with my-
Fatui at that.
Me?
We're going to
What's the
fight the
matter?
Fatui.
This is your profession.
I get it.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here.
Right, and
The
off
ancient
we go.
god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search
And I
much
think I
easier.
managed to make some chicken.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
You know, it's evidently that chest right over there. I mean, I don't really have to look too far. Alright, here we go. We'll do that.
Rex Lapis!
For Rex Lapis.
Skyward!
Okay,
Dodge over!
nice. Wing Blade. There we go.
Why are there enemies here?
Gullion Stone Forest is a place
Okay.
where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Over here. Oh, okay. Alright. Grab that. It's not really a lot of stuff. I think the next point is this campsite.
Together here. But why?
Oh, there we go.
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them.
Ah,
The hydromimic monsters.
there we go.
I have a contract. I must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead.
Hydromimic monsters.
Defeat them and recover the relic. It's just a stone slab,
Yes.
but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information.
Right. Oh,
Let's
the bird
head back.
flew away. Right. I want some bird meat.
Next on the agenda.
Right, that helps. Ah. That's where everybody else is. Alright, let's talk to them.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We
Why
all
are you
have
so
our
rude?
areas of expertise.
Oh, stop arguing. What in the world happened?
Yes,
This girl
please
just
tell
keeps
us what
bragging
happened.
about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more
Why are
than
you
her.
so rude?
She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh,
What a waste of
a
time.
waste of time.
You're a waste of time.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
I wonder if
Now,
these two would just
calm
end up
down.
as a couple with one
No
another.
need to make a fuss.
It feels a
We
bit
were
like
able to bring back some intriguing
the source of
objects.
a
Let's have
Asian
a look.
drama.
Oh,
Start of an Asian
what a
romance.
shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex.
Yeah,
have nothing
after
to
that
do with
massive
the
battle
god
where we
besides
dropped
being
a
in the
giant
vicinity at the
palace on them.
time. The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power.
Yeah,
Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
sounds like something different
give
too
it
we
to
would
me.
want. Yeah.
At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good. Oh, but
Greed.
these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the
Is
cost of
overcome
hiring
by
you.
greed.
It's all mine.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Yep.
Nonsense. I'm a professional archaeology researcher
He's
from
just greedy.
Snezhnaya. I swear. If I'm
Now you're trying to
lying,
collect
then
the strength
Lord
of the
Geo-
gods.
Oh, by
We're
the
just
way, you
thinking
probably don't
of
want
stuff
to
in our
sell
mind.
that teacup.
Yeah.
Oh? Why's that?
Why is
That's
that?
not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the chi thing,
Yep.
Ah, I see.
And even
What a
he doesn't
shame.
want to mess with
It
them.
was a...
See? You do want to sell.
So what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded.
Greed. One of the 7
All right,
cardinal
then.
sins.
No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt too, actually. Let's
Who's
go
sold
to
to? Okay, so we arrived at Sol 2. I don't remember this ruin being here. So I don't know. This may have been story locked.
I
Okay.
heard that Salterai was once the home of the God of Salt's people.
Salterai,
Therefore-
okay.
according to legend, the people of the god of salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the
Yeah.
area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
No.
Ah,
It's,
good.
probably a
That's
lot of
just
it's been
great.
taken.
If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Salterai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal.
Oh,
I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the
I don't
seal
think it's a
wasn't
good idea to
affected
break
at
a
all.
seal on an ancient
So at the
ruin.
moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of salt.
Is the result?
I don't
Is it
know.
related
There's no
to Rex
concrete
Lapis?
evidence.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The
Yeah,
god of
I'm
salt
pretty
was a
certain Rex
benevolent
Lapis
god,
put it there.
adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is
Who
very
knows?
possibly her killer.
No,
Max.
I think it's the other way around.
Doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the God of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for
You know, I
someone
hope
to find
this-
them, right?
I hope
weren't listening at
Clement
all, were you?
dies.
Even if there's a mountain
Ah, but we have the
Or maybe he
illustrious
turns
Mr.
over the
Zhongli
news
with
leaf
us.
after
He
some
looks like he knows just
life-changing
about
experience
everything.
within
A little
within the
seal
room.
shouldn't be an-
This seal seems to be quite ancient.
Yeah.
Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I'm pretty
I
certain
may
Johnny
know
knows all
something
about the
about
secrets. Okay, there we go.
What?
Over
Yeah.
the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals.
He's
Although
pretending.
their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals.
Okay.
Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr.
All right,
Zhongli
let's have a look
says
at the
so.
mechanism. That doesn't help. Okay, no, that worked.
See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Why are you?
Another?
Why are
Let me
you
lead the way from
helping?
here.
Oh yeah, there's
place
the
seems familiar.
hidden jewels.
Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me.
And none
But
of them have a
when they
vision.
lit up all the elemental monuments?
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well.
Okay, and what's the order?
Otherwise,
Are
the
you going to
seal will
tell
not
me
be
the
broken.
order, or am I going to have to figure
The
this
secret
out?
to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War.
Okay.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east,
South,
Jueyun
east,
in
west,
the
north.
Qingce in the north.
Uh-huh.
All desolate and devoid of life.
South, east, west,
Liyue
north.
is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
Okay.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt. To provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War, this benevolent god searched all across Liyue.
Okay.
At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land,
Why is it
even one sliver
in
of
a constant
peace was
state of
luxury.
war?
And that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
And it's a
How
barren
sad,
wasteland.
in the
Okay, enough
Or-
with these ancient stories.
Tianheng in the south,
Just full
Yaoguang
of
in the
ruins.
east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north.
South, east,
With this
west,
clue,
and
you
north.
should be.
Right. So we need a southern one first. But first of all, we need to clear out the hidden jewels. Oh, okay, wrong character.
Windblade!
Windblade. There we go. We got rid of them. That should burn the fines. There we go.
Not
Giving us a
bad,
chest.
as far as treasure is concerned.
Right, so it was southeast. And then west.
Speed of light!
And north is the last one. And then there's a monument over there.
Incoming!
Right.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr.
So there was a
Zhongli
reaction.
is indeed quite remarkable.
What is this? Looks like
It was
there will be
nothing,
something here.
really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
Okay, we're back at the ruins.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between
Yep,
you
between
two
the two
that
of
we
them.
saw at Guyenstone Forest.
So what's the contract?
Okay. What is it?
I propose you to agree upon a contract,
Yep.
stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim.
Okay.
To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
I won't take any either.
Don't pass an opportunity like this up
Paimon.
so easily!
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
Okay.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I can't accept this.
Well
Well,
then,
yeah.
if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin.
Will
as
we
well
be
as
able to play as
trust.
Zhongli?
You
As
had
Zhongli.
the audacity to demand this.
Uh-huh.
Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the god of salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr.
Okay, and
Zhongli.
what is this one
If we
request?
discover the truth behind the god of salt,
Mm-hmm.
you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
Did they
I
not
can
know who
accept
they're
this
talking to?
arrangement. Well then, let's
I mean,
go.
he's dropping hints like crazy.
Hey, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think. It really does help me out. If you haven't already done so, you can also hit the bell icon, turn on notifications. That way you'll get updates for when I upload my new videos. Or follow me on Twitter at KuroAkiGames. I'm also on Twitch at twitch.tv/KuroAkiGames, where I occasionally stream my raw gameplay videos on there, or some content that isn't on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at KuroAkiGames, and I will see you guys soon.